All right, this video is going to show you how to use the motion tween feature here. It's pretty straightforward. You just want to start with a new layer, and we are going to draw a shape. It can be literally any shape, any color, whatever you want. And we are going to put that somewhere. All right. Then you need to decide how long you want your animation to be. So I'm just going to jump to frame 35. I'm just picking that randomly. And then what you want to pick from your keyframe selection here is we want to add just a regular frame, not a keyframe, not a blank keyframe, just a frame, okay? And that'll create, this very boring animation. And what you do is you right-click anywhere in there in that gray and do Create Motion Tween. Okay, it's going to convert your object to a symbol. That's great. Nothing's happened yet, but basically you can go anywhere on the timeline now and move the object, and it will automatically animate for you. All right, so you can jump ahead again, maybe something like that, maybe something like this. Okay, where do I want it to end? I don't know, over here? Sure. And then if you rewind and watch that, my frame rate's a little high, so I am going to jump over here and change my FPS to 12 and try to watch that again, a little slower, a little more janky, honestly. There it is. And while you're in here, something kind of fun you can do with motion tweens, you can hover over, as long as you have the selection tool out, any of these lines and bend them. You can click and drag and bend them any way you want. So if I rewind now and check that out, I get a curvature to my motion, which is kind of fun. You can go really wild with this, depending on what you're trying to do. Whoop, kind of fun, right? It's like a roller coaster. So you can do all that. The other thing you can do is you can use the free transform tool, select an object, and you can scale or rotate in addition to moving, and it should animate those changes as well. All right, but here what it did was it set, because of the keyframes I've set, it started the scale and rotate from the very beginning. I'd have to set additional keyframes to prevent that, but that's kind of interesting, right? So beware, you need to make separate tracks of animation, separate keyframes, and motion tweens if you want it to control that more precisely, to have it not go on the entire time. But that is the basics of the regular old motion tween, okay?